The Russian T-90M tank is advancing with great courage to capture Ukrainian positions on its own. It is firing at Ukrainian positions at close range. Upon hearing the approach of Ukrainian drones, the tank crew quickly retreats. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Meanwhile, Ukrainian infantry, having exposed their positions, aim to quickly withdraw from the area with their armored infantry. However, the vehicle is stuck in place and cannot move forward.
That's when the car gets stuck.
Ukrainian forces were unable to escape from where they were stuck. Meanwhile, a group of Russian soldiers is advancing toward the Ukrainian troops. The Russians are rapidly advancing toward the trapped Ukrainian soldiers and engaging in close-range combat. While Ukrainian forces are fighting on the front line, Ukrainian drone operators are eating at that moment. At that moment, a Russian FPV drone knocks on the door. At this time, a few pickup trucks and ATVs that had escaped Russian attacks were stopped by Russian FPV drones while trying to flee. A pickup truck that had come to evacuate the soldiers was hit by a Russian FPV drone and fell to the side of the road. Ukrainian soldiers returned to check on their vehicle that had fallen to the side of the road and retrieve their weapons from inside.
Быстро, быстро! Хлопцы, быстро пошли! Быстро, автомат! Братва, быстрее! Рэп забирайте!
Нет!
Нет, все, текаем. Пошли.
Ukrainian soldiers returned to check on their vehicle that had fallen to the side of the road and retrieve their to shelter from the rain and hide from Russian FPV drones. Ukrainian soldiers found a shelter and entered it.
Выстрел!
At that moment, Russian Grad MLRS artillery opened fire intensely and the soldiers could not leave the shelter.
Драконы повторю.
Блять, нас ебашит щось. Ёбаний. Це беха сібалась, а тепер насипають.
Василю.
The Russians are continuously producing new drones to maintain their drone attacks on the front lines. They are placing heavy explosive payloads on FPV drones. Sometimes they even equip kamikaze drones with anti-tank weapons, thereby attempting to increase the severity of the damage. This makes it much easier to destroy their targets. Russian engineers mounted new generation explosives on drones. Then they set off. While on the road, they encountered an ATV belonging to Ukrainian forces. And no matter how fast the ATV was, the drone caught up with it, and the inevitable happened. The people traveling in this ATV were UAV operators. They had recently lost their positions due to drone attacks. Ukrainian soldiers whose positions had been exposed tried to escape in the ATV but were caught. A Russian ATV driver speeds fearlessly over mines laid by Ukrainian forces. These incredible moments were recorded second by second by a Russian reconnaissance UAV. Meanwhile, a factory producing Ukraine's UAVs was destroyed by Russian Iskander artillery missiles with precision targeting. Russian UAV operators are preparing another FPV drone for a new attack. They are securing the ammunition to the drone with tape to make it more stable. During an aerial reconnaissance in the afternoon, a Russian operator spotted a pickup truck belonging to Ukrainian forces. The drone captured the vehicle. The crew, whose vehicle was heavily damaged, quickly fled into the forest, hoping to lose their trail. The Russians quickly deployed new drones. Ukrainian soldiers who had not yet managed to hide in an open area encountered a Russian FPV drone. Then another Russian drone took off. Two Ukrainian soldiers under a bridge heard the buzzing of the FPV drone and began to flee. The drone operator flew to the other side of the bridge and the chase began. Ukrainian drone operators continue to respond to relentless attacks by Russian armored and tank groups with small FPV drones, but Russian forces continue to advance. At the same time, Russian drone operators are detecting and destroying the shelters and buildings where Ukrainian drone operators are hiding. This allows Russian armed forces to advance more freely in the region. In addition, Russian engineering units are detecting mines and other traps laid by Ukraine and destroying them in a way that causes no harm to anyone. Sometimes they detect and destroy mines at close range. Other times they destroy mines detected from the air using munitions dropped from the air. The advance of Russian forces continues, Don't forget to follow and support us to stay informed about new videos. Sumy direction Russian reconnaissance UAVs revealed a large position of Ukrainian forces. The position was destroyed as a result of successive strikes by Russian Garan UAVs. Russian Defense Ministry reports that Yuga artillery destroyed UAV operators and an AFU mortar near Seversk. First, the Ukrainian Baba Yaga heavy helicopter-type UAV control point was destroyed. Then, the mortar position was detected and destroyed. The South UAV operators destroyed an armored personnel carrier and an armored vehicle of the armed forces of Ukraine. The video of the target control was provided by the South Group. Lancet UAV with barrage ammunition and Novgorod Prince Vandal FPV drones with numerous fiber optics were used during the attacks. Drone operators carried out precision strikes.